Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing today? Let's see how many people we got in here. I think we got about 5 of yous. We got Out Countries in here. Howdy to you. Mr. Robert says hello, everyone. Resale Trader says hey, everyone. Good to have all you here. And Brandon says howdy, everybody. Today we're gonna keep this show a little bit shorter than what we normally do. We're going to try to keep it, between 30, 45 minutes, somewhere around in there. We've been in here in the shop this morning trying to catch up on our listings because this 127 sale is coming up this next weekend. Yep. So we are going to be going up there for that. We got to make room for new stuff we may or may not get. I don't know. Anonymous source. Hey, everyone. Good to have you here as well. So that's what we've been in here doing today, and we're going to keep on doing that. And just get as much stuff photoed and inventoried and as we can so we can make room, because my floor looks like
it's a mess.
It looks like a tornado came through the front door. So we got to get that stuff put up, and I ain't gonna plan on listing it all right away, but I'll have it photoed, inventoried. That way I can list it, in the evenings throughout the week while we're up there. Some easy stuff maybe. I don't know. Just a thought. We're just gonna keep that doing. Hello, my first live with you. Love the channel, Miss Julie Morris. Good to have you here as well. I'm seeing what kind of signs you throwing up over there. No, I'm just kidding. Good to have you here. I appreciate that. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. We just got to keep photoing stuff, get ready for this long yard sale we are so looking forward to. As long as it's still, I think it's still, they're still pushing to have it. I hadn't heard no cancellations. So, either way, we're going to Tennessee. We done rented a place and it's non-refundable.
Yep.
So, even if we ain't selling, we're going to vacation. She says, love your content. Well, I said she. I was looking at Julie. I'm sorry, Resale Traders. He says, love your content, or he or she. So I appreciate that. Julie Mara says, rock and roll. I hear you. So, today I got the title of this video that we're doing the live says, I don't forgot what I named it.
Get to know the real
redneck resale. Okay. Now this can go one of two different ways. Whenever I made this title, I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty frustrated. I'm actually really frustrated. And I want to dive deep into that stuff, and I'm going to dive deep into it a little. Well, not deep. I'm going to skim the surface on this live show, but throughout this next week in my videos, you'll hear more of it, I'm sure. And he and the missus. Awesome. Good to have you both here. Larry, how are you doing? Good to have you here as well. So here is said first issue I want to touch on. Okay, so in this world we're living in, what has it come to when the term redneck is offensive? What has it come to when you type the word redneck into a chat or into a comment bar? YouTube deletes it. It don't even go to a held for review folder. It don't go to a spam folder. It's gone. It's gone. For us to be living in a society where the word Dixie, where the word redneck is
America, you can't say it.
Is offensive. That is unreal. My mind is completely blown. I'm assuming the people who own the YouTube are completely over in left field, if you get what I'm saying.
Way over in left field.
So it's just mind blowing that the word redneck, you can't leave it in comments. They're putting it in. He can put it in the chat. I've noticed over the past, it started about 2 months ago. Sam Dapper Tiger was dropping my channel into my link into somebody else's live show or some kind of chat, and it was blocking it. And a lot of people have been trying to drop our channel name in comments and chats, and YouTube is blocking it and automatically like just deleting it because of the word redneck.
Even if you space it out and put a bunch of words
I
between
got
it, it
on
still deletes it.
Chris's Old School Pickers channel the other day because he brought the comment thing to my attention, because a lot of you guys that went over there was leaving Redneck Resale and the comments were disappearing.
Yeah. Hey Barry, thank you for coming. Hey Robert, nice to see y'all be here.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, back to your story.
So he brought this to my attention because a lot of you guys and gals are saying, hey, Redneck Resale sent us, or this redneck sent us over here, and your comments were just disappearing. Like, it wasn't showing up in any kind of spam folder, a help for review folder. They were just getting deleted. So I went on his comment thing. I said, we're going to figure it. I'm going to, test some things. So I typed in redneck. I typed in red space neck. I typed in red hyphen neck. I mean, any combination I could put, if redneck is in your comment, it is gone. And it's unreal. I mean, it's completely, there's Old School Picker right there.
He said my ears were ringing.
He knew somebody was talking about him. I mean, it's just mind-blowing that term is gone. Like, and it makes me wonder, okay, well, if they're blocking our commenters, how many people have left us comments we haven't seen? Because they just get taken away. And is YouTube pushing out our content, or are they going to kind of
hold it?
Not do anything about it, but our thing's Redneck Resale, so what impact is that having on our channel overall? I mean, I don't really know if it's having any, because, I mean, we got a lot of great guys and gals in here, so, I mean.
He said I was getting the notifications but couldn't find them after I checked.
Right. Yep. I've had that happen to me on my channel, and I didn't know really what was causing it. And
Johnny's here.
Hey Johnny, and that's what it is. The term redneck. Yes, you can still search for my YouTube name on YouTube. Like, that's fine, okay. But like, if you're in somebody else's live show or premiere, and somebody drops, like, it'll block my link from being dropped inside that chat. Like 99% of the time, if you put Redneck Resale in a comment on somebody's video, YouTube deletes it. Like, it's unreal. And yep. So Chris, that's what he's saying right there. If you left a comment on his channel and you didn't get a heart or a reply to it because Chris is on top of it, that's why. I mean, they just come up missing. And I know it's happened on ours too. So if y'all been in that situation, I know I'm like a day behind on comments, but if it's been like a week and I haven't responded, I probably don't see it. And it could be something to do with that.
Said he hasn't had any problem with it.
Yeah, it does it, like I say, like Dapper Tiger's the one that brought it to my attention, and then I got in OBX Picker's show that next weekend, and we were trying to drop my link, and it was blocking like 90% of people who dropped it, and then like the other 10% it was allowing to. I don't know, but it's all the term redneck.
It could be because they could be subscribed to us versus a new person.
I have no idea, but something. Listen, I am the kind of guy who, if they're pushing something on me like this, I want to buck up against them, and I'm going to leave my name Redneck Resale, because I care less what them idiots have to say about my channel, or care less that if anybody is trying to block my name. I mean, I don't care. I'm not changing my channel name because of those folks. If they want to block my channel because of my channel name,
then we'll just rename it.
I'm not renaming it. I'll just block it. YouTube ain't paying me enough money to give in to them people. I mean, they're not going to, and they never will.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean? I could care less. And it bugs me to the point where we're putting all this work into YouTube, and they're being little sissified babies over the term redneck, and they're, like,
I don't see anything.
What's the problem with it?
Redneck or Dixie, but
yeah, I mean, because these people are getting all butthurt over the term and associating that word with something that they want to associate it with to fit their agenda. I mean, unreal. Anyhow, sorry about that. I could go on a huge rant, but I'm not going to. I'm going to mellow out.
Welcome to the chat, D-Bar.
I mean, it comes down to, listen, it ain't...
Same thing happened to Outlaw just because the name of Outlaw.
See, that's so stupid. It should not... These words do not mean anything. There's nothing race related about my channel. There's nothing race related about any of these names, and that's why they're blocking it.
Welcome to the chat, Sears
I
Suburban.
mean, it's either you're American or you ain't American.
He said, no offense if you call me a dang Yankee.
Sears Suburban Backyard Tractor Club. I told you I'd say it. I hope they never give you problems with it. Y'all good people, and the word doesn't mean racist. I'm in the South anyways. Yeah, 100% it doesn't. Maybe in the future you need permission to use a YouTube name you made. It's like I looked for contacts on YouTube to see why they're blocking that name, and I can't find any way to really contact YouTube. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not changing my channel name. If they come in here and shut my channel down, that's one thing, and I'll just restart another channel and I'll have some other name, maybe Dirty South, Resale or something. I don't know.
You watch Southern and South to get redone too.
But I didn't start this. If I was approaching YouTube as a business, I probably still wouldn't change it.
It's all political. Welcome to the chat, Debbie, as well as Michael.
Yep, good to have you here as well.
Bingo, got it. Let's see. If they don't like it, then don't look.
Right, 100%, 100%. And it's.
That's a good thing. I did not use the wood.
It's just unreal though, the way that they're construing everything to make it fit what they want to fit. Like, first, listen, I could care less about the Dixie Chicks or Lady Antebellum.
Southern is offensive.
You know, I could care less about that and them wanting to sell out and change their name to fit other people's agenda when they knew what they were doing when they made that name and what they wanted to stand for. It's all about what you want to stand for. And I mean, if you just stand for something, stand for it. Don't flake out because you're getting a few haters coming on there telling you, hey, this, that, and the other. I mean, that's what it all comes down to, in my opinion.
Johnny's getting a chocolate cake out of the oven.
Awesome, Johnny. That sounds delicious. Delicious. But it's come down to the point.
Ready Steady Sales. Welcome.
I mean, it's just crazy. Crazy. I'll get off that topic, though. But that irritated me. Like, really irritated me. And, like, just irritated me. I mean, I'm just and she is, we're both just down home country, love everybody we meet. I mean, if you deserve the respect, we give you the respect, you know. We believe strongly in all of our Constitution, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. If y'all want to get out there and protest, y'all protest, but don't say nothing whenever I'm walking around with my gun. You know.
Your brother said they need to
if I keep my mouth shut about y'all doing that, you know.
War Eagle.
Anyhow, back to a happier topic. So let me share with you a story.
She said go Braves. Dang it, Miss Becky's in here.
Good to have you here. If I'm ignoring some of y'all in the chat, I'm sorry. I just went crazy there for a minute.
I've been trying to keep up with it.
But we going back. I ain't letting it get me down. I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing. So, I've watched one of the guys or gals in the...
Or hillbilly, is that offensive? No.
No, but I mean, they probably will be before long, according to, you know, people on YouTube. But it come down. We watched a movie one of you guys recommended called Pay It Forward. I can't remember who it was right now, but they recommended it, so we watched it.
That is a sad ending, y'all.
I'm fixing to come up with a thing. You know, I'm not gonna be able to change nothing going on in the world. I mean, let's face it. One person can't move a mountain by yourself. But here's what I'm gonna do coming up this week. I'm gonna challenge each and every one of you to a challenge. But it's not going to be anything reselling related. It can be if you want to. Something we're going to do too. And that movie and the guy that left the comment, I'll find it and I'll give him a thanks, you know, whenever we do it. But do 3 things over the next week for somebody other than yourself. I don't care if it's your spouse, your kids, your family, some random person you met off the street. If it's something as simple as picking up something they dropped, telling somebody they look, you know, good today, or buying somebody food in a drive-thru, Walmart, wherever the case may be. Do it to 3 people. And then each time you do it, just say, hey, pay it forward. And maybe, you know, it's not doing a lot, but it's something. It's some kind of change for the good instead of all this bad negativity. You know, the whole world's crashing down. Democrats, Republicans, just something good.
You should break out the chicken soup. Miss Jennifer's here.
So that'll be coming up in one of our future videos.
My bad, Miss Jennifer.
And
I didn't mean to skip you.
To lead into that right there, yesterday we were at the drive-thru in McDonald's yesterday morning for breakfast. Well, there's a whole line, okay, out in the road of this thing. And there's 2 drive-thru lines, but you don't separate until you get down there to separate, so you're not blocking the parking lot so people can't get by. Well, so we've been sitting in line for like 10 minutes, and we get up there right to where we go to separate, and the guy behind us went to get over to the other lane like he was, supposed to. This car comes flying off the road, passes like 12 people, and jumps in the spot, and, just cuts the line off. And I could see the guy behind us. He was mad. And so we get up there to pay for our food, and that guy ended up back behind us, the one that was mad that didn't cut everybody off that got cut off. Courtney said, hey, buy his breakfast behind us, And
be nice.
Yeah. So I said, okay. So I paid for ours, and I said, hey, let me pay for this cat's behind us his meal too. And it was like $10 or something. So we paid for it. And we get up there to get our food, and she hands us the food through the window, and I hand it to Courtney in the passenger seat.
And around here, you have to check the food because they'll leave something out regardless.
Courtney opens up the thing and sees a hash brown sitting there. She says, hey, this isn't our food. So she hands it back to me, and I said, hey, this isn't our bag, here. And she says, I can't take it back through the window. I said, okay, what do you want me to do with it? She said, it's yours now. Eat it, throw it away, whatever. I said, okay. But she handed us our food, and we go to drive off. Well, then the guy we paid for behind us pulls up there to get his food, and they had just given that food to us. So he gets sent up to park in a spot to wait now because they got to remake all his food. And so we tried. We tried to do a good deed and paid for this cat's food, but we really ended up stealing that cat's food, and he was running even later.
But it wasn't our mistake though.
It was horrible.
And I thought about getting out of the car and taking it to the guy behind us, but he's gonna get fresh food better than sitting there for a minute anyway. So I guess it's a win-win.
Yeah, but that's something I want to do coming up here. It's gonna come out in the next video or the next one, and I'm just kind of giving y'all a sneak preview. And you don't have to do it if you don't want to. There's no way for me to know if you do it, but just 3 things, small things. Just do it, and maybe those 3 people will go out and do it to 1 or 2 more other people, and so forth, so forth. The chain gets bigger, and it's a light and a dark, dark world.
Julie said, "Always do it. We'll continue to do so."
It's amen, Chris. It might mean everything to the one you do it for, 100%. Else it says, only God can judge us, right? That shout out changed my YouTube big time. Chris, man, if I could give you 1 million subscribers, I would. You are one of the first people when we started. Well, you, Johnny,
y'all has been doing
RK Treasure Center, Roy. Y'all are all such good people. Everybody should know who all y'all are. And he's good people.
That would be his luck. It gets stuck.
And Chris, your videos have improved 100-fold since you got that GoPro. Like, I'm loving the movement. I'm loving everything about your videos now. They're awesome. Not that I didn't love them before, but they're awesome.
You look pretty tired though when you first said this is my first with the GoPro, and it's like 7 in the morning. I was like, yeah, you know how I feel now.
Well, y'all, 220. Thank you.
I've not done that in a while.
Right. Just anything, anything. It don't matter what it is. Anything. Maybe you have an eBay sale one day, and you say, hey, I'm going to go in here. Let's refund him everything. Let's send it to this cat for free. Send him a nice message.
It doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be a small
if you get
gesture.
like a $10 sale, just, hey, here's your money back. We're going to do this one on the house. In return, just pay it forward for somebody else.
If somebody can help somebody and it helps us all around in the big long run.
Right.
It's worth it.
So let me keep the mood light real quick. We were
hang on, let's finish these comments real fast.
Okay.
So it gave him about 100 subs. He appreciated that. Christy's in here.
Yeah, if somebody can drop Old School Picker's link in there. Is Chris got a wrench?
Yes.
Yeah. Just drop your link in there, and if y'all go over and check out Chris.
Christy
Good
said,
people,
love your
great
videos.
people.
I have been a random acts of kindness person for a long time. Even a compliment just makes somebody's day.
100%. 100%. And right now we need that more than we've ever needed it. I mean, you know. I know I can be having the most horriblest day, you know, down and out, mad at the world, and maybe some guy in the parking lot lets me out first, you know. I mean, something little.
Others says, hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well.
Good to have you here as well. So, y'all know I've been noodling, trying to noodle, sticking my hand in the holes. In case y'all don't know what noodling is, you stick your hand right when the catfish are in their hole spawning and protecting their eggs. You stick your hand basically into their hole.
Or turtle hole.
And you get an aggressive bite from the catfish and you pull the catfish out.
With your hand.
So this has been going on for about a month now. I've been trying to get one. Well, was so in depth to this thing, and I wanted one so bad. The other night we went to sleep, and in my dream, I remember we were at my dad's house and we were noodling. I was showing him how to noodle, teaching him how to catch these catfish. And I remember vividly in my dream saying, hey, stick your hand in there, and you got to wiggle your fingers to get them to bite you, and then you pull them out. So we ended up, in my dream, we was noodling. Well, then we ended up catching some pretty big catfish in my dream. The next morning, Courtney gets up and she's aggravated at me. She says, if you ever tickle me all night in your sleep again, I've had it with you. And as soon as I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, you tickled me all night. And it clicked in my head like that. I said, and I had to explain to her my dream. I said, I was noodling. She said, what? I said, yeah, my dream, I was teaching my dad how to noodle. And I remember in my dream saying, you stick your hand in there and you wiggle your fingers. But every time I was doing this in my dream, I was sticking my hand across the bed to Courtney's back and I was tickling the devil out of her. And
so I finally got mad and turned around and grabbed his hand. That must be when he got the fish.
And it was so weird because whenever she turned around to grab my hand, I'm assuming in my dream that's whenever I caught these big old fish, you know.
And he starts like moving and I was like, if you ever do that again.
Ain't that crazy?
And y'all have to understand, we have a king-size bed, so.
I mean, I was reaching, son. We were shoulder deep in that hole jerking them jokers. I thought it was completely crazy, but it's weird how dreams are influenced by things you subconsciously hear while you're asleep or smell.
All I know is I was up most of the night.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anyhow, that don't have nothing to do with reselling, but
it was a funny story.
We like to throw some non-reselling stuff into these videos. All my videos, I try to, you know, incorporate something funny, make people smile, that kind of deal.
You gotta lift everybody's spirits every once in a while.
Well, I mean, we're doing that stuff anyway, and I like to film it. Has anyone else noticed that sales have dropped quite since managed payments took over? Am I being punished? No. I'm going to say no, you've not. Managed payments didn't took over for everybody yet. We're still on PayPal right now. We're on the waiting list for managed payments. I just signed up for it about 2 weeks ago, the 15th of July. So I think it's just that time of the year right now. You know, we're still feeling the effects from the shutdown. You know, people ain't got the money maybe right now. But I think as of now, you'll start to see an uptick because it is the first of the month now. People's getting, you know, their paychecks. A lot of people get paid on the first of the month. So you may see a little tick in sales right now. But, I mean, it's just the name of the game. Gonna have its ups and downs. But I have noticed since I've quit listing the 21 a day, my sales have dipped quite a bit.
Okay, hang on.
What's that?
Let's see. Johnny put a thing in here and he wanted to see if I could get it, if I got it yet.
No, Johnny, that did not show up in our chat.
Nope. Completely skipped over it.
Johnny just reinforced our thing. He put a comment in there that says,
you are the best redneck friends
I ever had. And that comment never showed up in our chat because of the word redneck. And y'all are here on a redneck resale channel, but they're not letting redneck go into the chat.
But you can type redneck because some people put it in there.
They're picking and choosing. It's unreal.
Okay, let's see.
But y'all gonna make.
I have not seen
Calm down.
my payment plan yet. I've been looking forward to it.
So hold on. We got 54 people watched right now. That brings us back to our point. I want to emphasize 57 now. Wow, what a jump. If y'all have left me a comment or Chris, the old school picker, a comment after going over to his channel, and he has not liked your comment, or if it's I'm behind on comments now, but I haven't liked yours in say 3 or 4 days, it's probably because if you have the word redneck in your comments, it is not showing up. YouTube is just deleting these jokers. Because
so you may, if you decide to leave us a comment,
abbreviate it RR.
Yeah,
or
something.
Resale,
Be creative. We know what you mean.
But if it don't show up in his comments or my comment, we can't answer them. I mean, it won't let us.
So don't think if you left us something and we didn't respond that we're ignoring you. We just didn't get it.
Right.
So it's no hurt feelings.
Right.
I also said tearing down monuments over a couple bad cops. Love
Yep.
Trump.
Yep. I'm gonna skate around this whole
Politics.
debacle. Y'all know where I stand. I mean, that's one of the things I wanted to go over in this thing. I mean, I'm not gonna push. If I'm a Catholic, I'm not gonna push my religion on you guys and gals. If I'm a Republican, I'm not gonna push, views
Politics.
on you. I'm just gonna state my obvious facts, things that are happening. Whether or not I disagree with them or not, I'm not going to insult you because of your opinion. If you're somebody and you hate guns and you don't want nothing to do with guns, I'm not going to force you or tell you you're crazy or an idiot or anything like that to you, because I'm going to respect you. Okay? So, I mean, I think we can all have, conversations, adult conversations about the issues at hand with nobody getting upset or anything like that. Everybody knows I'm a country boy. I love, Constitution, live by it, all the amendments, the right to peacefully assemble and protest, the right to keep and bear arms, all these things. I respect y'all. Y'all respect me. It's a two-way street.
So your brother actually put a comment in the chat. Says, how many rednecks does it take to change a light bulb? It never showed up.
See, it's unreal.
So now they're picking.
Unreal.
They're picking them.
But I will tell you, Fluffy Gamer, I found I think I seen you in a Bargain Hunters video yesterday, day before yesterday. I was watching it. Pretty sure that was you. I found a Blu-ray movie the other day called Ticks. I paid $3 for it and sold it yesterday wow.
Well, that showed up, neck red. We can do it backwards.
That's crazy, Fluffy Gamer. Ticks. Everybody remember that. It's a bolo. Wow.
Good weed, welcome.
Good to have you here.
Maybe that is why my comment didn't show up. Hi, RR, love the videos.
Thank you.
You are good people. Yes, that is probably why, because if you put redneck in it,
they block it.
They're blocking them now for some reason.
And like I say, I'm not the kind who's going to give in to them and change my name to appease them. Like I say, I want to buck up against them. I'm not doing anything wrong. My channel has not done anything wrong. I'm not going to
welcome, Philip.
Do anything offensive to anybody.
Welcome, Jason. Bob and Doe are coming back to Earth today.
He says, yep, Renee is my buddy. Awesome.
I was getting there.
Because he picked up that NES game and said, I'm going to make $10,000 off of it.
And he also bought that sound bar.
Awesome, man. Good to have you here.
Philip put red and neck.
Awesome.
So apparently it hasn't pulled that one yet.
It's crazy.
My friends are sunburned necks. Well, there you go. That's another.
I mean, I can see, you're stereotypical. Hey, we need to, maybe hold this comment for review, but at least let it hold for review. Don't let it show up.
Yeah.
That's like a Dixie Redneck. I bet Hillbilly will be the next one to go. I don't know. Anyhow.
But YouTube won't promote your channel. That's what Julie said. There's no telling if they're gonna push it or not right now.
That's what I was hitting on. Well, if they're blocking this, what are they blocking on my videos and not pushing it out to people? Well, that's where I'm kind of in a debacle, because I love YouTube. I love making videos. I love talking with all you guys and gals. I don't want to do YouTube as a business. If I was approaching it like a business, yeah, I would 100% probably change my name, because I want to make money on YouTube. But that's not why I started my YouTube, and that's not why I'm sitting here talking to you guys now. I started my YouTube because I want to just share our lives with you guys and gals. I want to talk with you guys and gals. So now it becomes a point where they're blocking something they shouldn't be blocking, and that offends me, and that's approaching on my rights to be called Redneck Resale when I've not done anything wrong. So I want to buck up against the machine and say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not changing it. I care less who you are. But at the same time, if I do that, then are they going to hold back my channel and we're not going to grow and meet all? Because, I mean, if we didn't grow, we wouldn't have Fluffy Gamer in here right now, Resale Traders, or Jason Neal, or Julie Morris, or Jennifer. I mean, we would never been able to meet you guys. So that's going to hurt us, because I like meeting people and talking to people. So it's something I'm going to have to think about. We're going to have to pray about. We're going to have to figure out. Do we let this thing go and maybe change our YouTube name to
Neck Red or something?
Change it to Butthurt Resellers. But we're not butthurt, they are. So we got to figure that out. We'll figure it out one day. And
so Chris,
if we do change our name,
said he was checked. He couldn't comment. He didn't want anybody to think he was ignoring him either. If we
do change our name, I'm gonna come up with 4 suggestions, and I'm gonna make a community post and let you guys and gals pick it. But I mean, by then it'll probably be blocked out anyway. It's all crazy.
Jason said, "Do you think that would get blocked?"
Ristafari and Resale. I mean, it showed up in my chat, so I doubt it. Hey, y'all, can't watch long on vacation in Arkansas for a few weeks. Wow, that's Scott Scooter, Uncle Scooter.
So it blocked Johnny's the first time, but now it's in there.
It's crazy. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll keep going on past that. But nonetheless, no matter what happens, I'm gonna keep doing videos where we are, and we're gonna be on here whether it's under Redneck Resale or later on something else. I don't know, but we will be here. But
Ken, we don't have sons. You said catfish resellers and sons. So
and daughters.
We have daughters, yeah, so far.
Maybe a son coming up.
We don't know yet.
But anyhow, that's neither here nor there right now. I just wanted to make y'all aware. If y'all been over to Chris's channel or our channel and you've left a comment, nobody's got back to you, maybe because it's just gone. But yeah, there's a lot of people in here right now. Wow, you are awesome.
Westside Gary's here.
So we got the 127 sale coming up. We're leaving out of here on the 6th after Courtney's baby doctor appointment, and we're heading up there on the 6th, and we'll be up there till the 8th that evening and coming back probably. We may head north after that up to Indiana. I don't know yet.
You just got here. What the heck is going on?
I was venting, Louie. Just a venting.
Yes, Julie, I am pregnant.
She sure is pregnant.
I'm 13 weeks today.
So I'm gonna take her up on that yard sale and make her walk a long way. What's the best item you're ever made and how much? I think it means what we sold. You mean bought? Well, on eBay, probably some hymnals or car tags. We picked up a lot of hymnals for $20 and sold them for it's like $500 or $600 plus shipping on them. And some car tags we paid a quarter for, and we're selling them for like $150 to $200.
Wouldn't know. Welcome, Miss Jessica. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, good to have you here as well. But we're heading up there on that Thursday, and we're gonna sell going up there, and then we're meeting up with Rev Resale, Nikki T, Eric OBX Picker's gonna be there, Chris Old School Picker's gonna be there, and we're gonna meet up
who else
with these folks and have a good time. So I mean, we're really looking forward with it, nonetheless, just to hang out with them and hit a few yard sales if they're there with them, and shake their hands because they're all awesome folks.
Don't worry, we have sanitizer.
What'd he say? And must know about the stance, people like us. Yep, they are.
Did you get any of those? He ate most of the chocolate And I ate the banana.
I did, Johnny. We actually filmed a clip of it was going to be in Wednesday's video. The last video we did, and it's probably going to get moved to the next video because at the end of it I threw the fishing thing on there, and because I was also showing off my car tag in it, so you'll see it coming up sometime this week. Thank you. I have Renee in a lot of my videos here on YouTube. I also did an episode of Storage Wars. That's awesome.
I'll have to watch that one.
Do you give I know I've seen you in, I think, Cool Duder's videos and maybe Wet Movie 1. Do you do like out of print videos, like show your collection and stuff?
Hi, Lorinda. Glad you could join us.
Because I know I learned a lot of DVDs to keep my eyes out for, and like from those Wet Movie 1, Cool Duder, and who's the other guy I watched? You know, from them just showing things that they buying and stuff like that.
Julie said, will you ever have a live auction?
I'm not sure yet. That's another thing we're, you know, figuring out and thinking about. I don't know yet. If I do, I got to figure out how to go about setting that up and stuff. I may get into it one day. I don't know. It's just one of them things we got on the back burner right now, just trying to figure out.
You're very funny, Dan, but we actually are only having one. I have a sonogram picture to prove it.
Yeah, Out Country too. I did see your email. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I gotta respond to you sometime, so I'll get that out to you here pretty quickly. And
She said OSB's in the house.
Yep, we're gonna be able to meet him up hopefully Friday.
He said he lives here. See, I live here.
Yep. I think we're only gonna be about like 20 or 30, maybe 40 minutes south of where he lives. We're staying up near Signal Mountain, I think, right? We're in just north of Chattanooga, and we got a place out there. So if any of you guys and gals are going to be along the 127 between Gadsden, Alabama, and say north of Chattanooga,
Just a little past Chattanooga.
say 50 miles north of Chattanooga or 60 miles, let us know. And maybe we'll run into you. Yeah, but God may not be done with you. May not. May not.
Let's see, Jason said.
I call my store Aaliyah. Things, I think being a girl's name helps having few returns. That's awesome.
This is about 30 minutes.
So we'll be up there. We're looking forward to that. Buying some more junk. I'm not really going to buy. I got plenty of stuff over here.
We're going to be picky.
I'm just mainly going to, hang out, have a good time. But I always go to Signal during the sale. Very rich neighborhood. Awesome.
You may have to show us where that's at.
I'm going to be following you, Chris. And when we pull up to the sales, I'm going to kind of tuck and roll out the car while Courtney's parking.
Since I can't tuck and roll.
Everybody, it don't matter the sale. People miss stuff all the time. I miss a lot of stuff. So I'm not worried about somebody else because, we all sell different things. We know different things.
Plus, you look for stuff that I wouldn't look for.
Like, I would have never looked for them Pandora bracelets, but she did.
Because I knew Pandora.
Becky Smith, she was in the chat earlier. We went to a yard sale where I bought all them baseball hats. And there was a Harley Davidson denim jacket there. Y'all would have seen me. I pulled it out and looked at it. And I put it back. Well, I looked at the comps on that jacket while I was sitting there, and they looked to be selling in new condition for like $30 to $50.
And he wanted, I think, 10 for it.
No, he wanted 20 for it. So I decided, hey, I don't really want to mess with clothing.
Plus, we discovered it had a small, like, tiny bleach
Well, it was
spot.
hard to spell if it was a bleach spot or made into the denim, because y'all know how denim is. So I said, well, I don't want to mess with clothing. I'm going to leave, I'm not even going to worry with it. Well, she went to that same sale after seeing our video and bought like 3 Harley things and bundled a bunch of stuff together and got it like super cheap.
She may have got a better deal.
She got like $60 for everything, and she put that jacket on eBay and sold it within like a few hours for like $90 plus shipping. And I don't know what I was looking at on the phone.
Well, we had crappy service.
Typed something in wrong. I was looking at wrong comps, but she sold that joker for $90. So I was tickled to death to hear that from her. Yeah, I do look for out of print, DVD, Blu-ray, anything to flip really, man. Wet Movie 1 just visited the. I seen that. Yep, sure did, up in Oregon. Yep. We got a actually movie store over here in our town. It's kind of like a Blockbuster, but it's a mom and pop place called Video Hut, and they're still running wide open right now, renting movies. And I actually went in there not too long ago, and I found a out of print movie called Game of Clown.
Creepy.
Yeah, and I don't think it's worth a whole lot. I got it listed for like 50. Hadn't sold it yet, but it's creepy.
I spent
I love
about
going in them
20K
places.
on Pandora. So you understand how expensive
Wow.
Pandora can get.
But yeah, people miss stuff all the time. I mean, y'all been. I know I went to a yard sale up the street here about a couple months ago, and the guy had been sitting out there. It was like a Wednesday, and he'd been out there for like all day. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening. He was putting up. I walked up there and found N64 controllers, N64 games, PlayStations, and a box under the table for like $15.
She said, "You're lost, my game."
I mean, people. Yeah, that's her right there. I mean, scooped that joker up and flipped it like that right there. So I mean, we all look for different things. We all know different things, and I mean,
Well, that should be fun. She just got a full storage unit.
wow.
Dan bought a Pandora bead every time he messed up, and he messed up a lot. And he said you could spend $30 to $300 on one Pandora bead.
See, that's crazy.
I knew that because I worked with Pandora, but you know.
That is crazy.
I guess you're gonna have to be spending it on something else.
Fluffy Gamer channel. I need to subscribe to you and watch some of your videos. There's his link. I'm gonna write that down.
How did that dog food dunker work?
If y'all are eBay resellers and you
dog food dunker,
and y'all like to mess with media, I mean, I would go watch channels like Fluffy Gamer, Cool Dude, or Wet Movie 1, and you will pick up a lot of information from them guys. I mean, they're super knowledgeable. They can walk up to like a Goodwill DVD rack and within a minute can spot out the titles. I mean, just the wealth of knowledge is unreal. And I've always liked films and VHS tapes, that kind of deal. How did that dog food dunker work out? It was a complete and utter failure.
Oh, the jug.
I did it a few years, well, about 10 years ago was the last time I done it, in a different part of the lake, and I mean, we was catching monsters. It usually works. I think it was the time of the year and the placement of it was bad. I don't know.
Yes, we only have actually a few audiobooks left. They went pretty quick.
Yeah, them things blew out of here. If I could find another deal like that, would be awesome. I'm not sure what to call y'all. How about cool, nice, rockstar, informed? Man, that's awesome. Thank you. It means a lot to us. Just call us
y'all, or whatever.
Good old boys and gals resales. I usually don't go to yard sales because I know Colton and Courtney have probably already got the good stuff. We walk past it every time. You know, a lot of the times when we're at sales, and I know if you make content on YouTube, this probably happens to you. Happens to me a lot. I'll be sitting there editing the video, and while I'm editing, I maybe see a huge item I missed, and I'm like, why didn't I grab that joker? Because I know that's worth money, and I just didn't see it while I was there. And on the other side of that is we make videos, and it's really good if I put up the video on like the first day of the sale, because you guys and gals will say, hey, you missed this, this, and this. And multiple times that's happened, and I was able to go back and buy the stuff. So, I mean, it's awesome. So, thank all you guys and gals.
Miranda said it's highly faked. She has a bunch of it.
Everything in this world is highly fake now. That's another problem.
He said, hey, I love Rick up a few in my pocket. He said, if you buy a few, you know that's true.
See, I would like to figure out how to tell the difference in them, because I wouldn't.
The Pandora beads, the spacers, or the bracelets?
She would know. I wouldn't have a clue. Hey, there's Rev Resale himself, David, and Nikki T. Good people. Looking forward to the 127 to meet up with them, hopefully, if they're able to make it. They better make it. If not, I'm coming to Georgia and getting y'all. And I'm looking forward to that. They're awesome folks, too.
Sell acorns and pine cones. Who said money does not grow on trees?
There is a lady God, what was the name of that site? All she does is go out in the woods and picks up like caribou poop and deer poop.
Oh, she makes jewelry with caribou.
Yeah,
poop.
and she like seals up the poop, and she'll turn it into like earrings and bracelets and necklaces and clocks. And this woman is making like a 6-figure income selling poop. I mean, insane.
He said that is not true. I bought treasures in the last day.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get them cheap enough. Renee's biggest store on YouTube, and you'll see me. Renee got their locker on Storage Wars, filled with retro games. That's awesome, man. Renee's biggest store. But I mean, there's so much wealth and knowledge out here on YouTube. Like anything you need to know, YouTube has it.
He said wasp nest can bring good money.
No kidding. The lettering is different on Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
Is ours fake?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
That thing jumped. We are coming, or Nikki T would hurt me. That's awesome. They just got back from a long trip up there in the mountains. Looked at that on Instagram. That looked pretty fun.
You could probably sell some bear poop, and it'd go real well too. Rev sells a lot of crap on eBay.
What's up, man? Shed Juice. That guy's yard sale videos are pretty awesome. Buddy, that thing is flying, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was mainly the things I wanted to touch on, was how YouTube is blocking the term redneck. Huge boiling point for me. I mean, and the noodling
in your sleep.
And then the 127.
It wasn't even, you didn't even do it like this. You did it like this. So it was constantly.
Yeah, I was tickling the fire out of her. And the 127, and then the Pay It Forward story, and then announcing what we're going to be doing coming up here sometime this week in the video. So y'all watch out for that if y'all want to take a part in it. Somebody make a t-shirt. I take classes on YouTube University.
There's a YouTube University. Is it just like become part of YouTube, or
they got like a creator? I don't know.
Like she did it back to back to back.
See, it'll let you do it, but it won't like it's unreal.
Like Johnny couldn't do it one time, but then he turned around and did it. I don't know.
Unreal. But anything happens with that, we'll let y'all know before we do anything. I don't plan to right now. And I said I was gonna ask Courtney 5 questions and let her answer them, and then she's gonna ask me 5 random questions and let me answer them, just to get to know us better. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all already know where I stand on the redneck term, so I ain't gonna dive back into that. But 67 people watching, only 37 thumbs up. Arthritis outbreak. Let's show my friends some love. Thank you so much, Jessica. Yeah, a lot of comments on Chris's video was just gone. Sorry, thanks a lot, YouTube. But
you get some mushrooms, possibly some ginseng. Or...
Yeah, Owl Country. That's what I was referring to earlier. I seen it. I just hadn't had time to respond to you. I'll try to do it here in the next day or so. Oh. So 5 questions we want to know about Miss Courtney. That's it's crazy. I think they're holding my channel back too because of it. Okay, so 5 questions about Miss Courtney.
What would you like to know?
What is your favorite hobby?
Reading.
Reading. What kind of books do you like to read?
Paperback.
What genre?
Romance.
Y'all didn't know Colton knew that word genre, did you? Y'all got any questions y'all want to know for Miss Courtney here?
Ask away.
Anything. What is your favorite thing about reselling?
My favorite? I guess having a source.
Having to source. That sounds like so much fun.
It's better than listing.
But it sounds like a chore because you said having to source.
Well, you have to source in order to make
But
money.
do you enjoy
to sell it.
sourcing?
I enjoy it. I just don't like listing it.
Mm-hmm. What is the least favorite part of reselling? Listing.
How old are you both?
How old are you, Miss Courtney?
28.
How old?
28.
She's 28. I am 30. 31 in October.
Can you drive a stick? Yes.
Yes. 100%. Both of us can do it backwards with our eyes closed going up a hill.
Well, I don't know about backwards.
Backing a trailer up a hill at night time with our eyes closed on a one-lane bridge.
Now you're pushing your luck.
What is the worst thing you hate with eBay?
Fees and listing.
Let me make a list real quick, Johnny. No, overall, eBay is, in my opinion, an awesome website to sell on. They put your items out in front of more people than any other platform other than Amazon. So they got that going from her.
Where did I make that joke?
And hold on, I got to answer Johnny's. The thing we hate worst about eBay, she says fees and listing, having to create your listings. Mine would be, okay, we got a few things. Fees, for one, how they have their fee structure. Okay, they bill you every month instead of taking it out. And two would be automatically, which they're getting better at it, of siding with the buyers and not protecting their sellers. But they have gotten better at that.
Where did I make that joke?
What joker?
You.
She met me at the Piggly Wiggly.
Might as well just skip to this question. Was it love at first sight? Pretty much.
With Colton, I fell in love with me as soon as I seen me.
Did I used to be a dog fan? Sadly, yes.
Whenever on our first date, she walked out that house with a Georgia Bulldogs purse.
Okay, yeah, I was born in Georgia.
She was. After Alabama stomped that butt, Georgia's butt, like 7 years in a row, she
converted.
Yeah. She realized it was in a no-win situation.
Chris said, well, I feel old. Okay, let's see.
Funny story. So, these squirrels were eating my grandmother's bird feeders a lot when we were dating. I was like 16 and 17. She was,
not this story. Oh,
15
God,
or
not
16.
This story.
And they were eating all our bird seeds. So I said, I'm going to take care of them jokers for you. So I was killing them. Well, she lived right in the middle of town, and she didn't want the dead squirrels left on her property to stink and her had to smell them. So I said, okay, I'll get rid of it at the house or whatever. So I'd put them in, kill a few of them, throw them in some Walmart bags. Well, one day I was running late to pick up Courtney for our date. So I took said squirrel. He was wrapped up in a Walmart bag and stuck him in the floorboard, the front seat floorboard, because I was in a Mustang. And let's face it, there's no back seats, and the back seats were probably full of junk.
If you've seen in some of his earlier videos, the white Mustang in the carport, that's the Mustang he's referring to.
Well, I just threw it over in the passenger seat floorboard, not thinking nothing of it because I got to get rid of it. And I went to pick her up. Well, before I picked her up, I had bought her this necklace. Wasn't it a necklace? Mm-hmm. And I said, I got you a surprise, yada, yada, yada.
Was it near my birthday?
It may have been your birthday. So, because it was squirrel season. So, yeah, it probably was. So, I had her birthday present in the glove, the dash of the car. Well, she gets in, and she is over the moon excited.
What did you
get me? What did you get me? What did you get me? I said, it's a surprise. You'll get it later. She sees the Walmart bag in the floorboard.
Okay? Yep, I can see where this is going.
And she thinks this is her surprise. So, she's got this joker up, and she's shaking the bag. And I know that dead squirrel is in there flopping around, and she's trying to feel of it and figure out what it is. And I said, don't open that bag. I'm telling you right now, don't open that joker.
But he had the biggest grin on his face, so I knew he was hiding something.
Well, she's playing with the dead squirrel. Of course I'm going to have a grin on my face. But I tell her, don't touch that joker. And she opens the bag.
And there is blood everywhere.
And I said, surprise.
And let me tell you, it was already so hot that it started to stink when I opened the bag. It was so bad.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get back to reselling here
Squirrel,
for a minute.
sorry.
Have you thought about using Mercari?
Yes.
Nikki T, you'll see her in the chat right now. She kills it on Mercari. Well, she's starting to kill it on Mercari. And Sam Dapper Tiger does too. And they have inspired us to want to get on Mercari and sell. So I think we're thinking about that. Have you thought about getting a warehouse cat for mousing? It's tax deductible.
He asked me last night if I wanted a parrot.
Not a parrot. A parakeet.
A bird.
A bird. Or a python.
You always show up with a dead squirrel.
Well, at least right off the bat, she knew what she was getting into. Do you like to bid on auctions? Yes. We've been on that high bid here recently. It's online auction. And we've been enjoying that when we can, but we ain't done it in a while because she got on to me last time.
Well, he bought a bunch of glassware. You know how hard it is just to store glassware. It takes forever to move.
But yeah. And the rest is history. 100%. Right?
Literally a squirrel this time. Your brother should get a python. If it's a python,
well, listen,
there's a hole in the floor already.
Listen, we are a reselling channel. First and foremost, 100%. We are a reselling channel. Redneck Resale. However, and all you guys and gals are watching us because it's a reselling channel. And y'all are all probably resellers and enjoy reselling. However, there is only a certain, and it may not be for some new people, there's only a certain amount of things you can talk about eBay or Amazon without going completely crazy. And it would be a mighty boring channel if that's all we talked about.
Okay, Chris left this comment. Says, girl that don't dump you over a dead squirrel is worth keeping. Well, here's the funny thing. Him and his brother cleaned a deer one time and left all the guts in this bucket on the side of the shed.
The gut bucket.
Literally a gut bucket. And it'd been out hot. It was probably 90s. And it was that night, and we were walking around.
Well, you need to rephrase that because they're going to think we were poaching if it was 90s.
Well,
this bucket had been sitting there since about January, and it was like June.
Okay, well, it'd been hot, and it'd been sitting for a while. And so I don't forget why we were walking around the shed. We were looking for a cat or something. I don't remember. I was like, what's in this bucket? He's like, go ahead and open it. Open it, and I about threw up. So I knew the squirrel wasn't long after. Wasn't long after that.
But yeah. Yep. Oh, Rev just pushed you straight out, didn't he? Said he can have her. I remember that story. That's pretty funny. I love Mercari. What'd she say?
He said.
He said. Sorry. Poshmark and eBay. Oh, he has Mercari. Poshmark, eBay.
eBay is the best. They say. We don't do Facebook.
Yeah, I haven't bought, sold anything through there. If it's something I would have to sell locally, generally I won't buy it. But I have started sourcing on there here recently. A couple of times. And I had never sold anything there. Do you sell buck racks?
Your brother probably.
Oh, you mean like deer rat? Usually I just keep them or give them to my brother. He got a bunch up there. He used to do taxidermy. But some of them can bring really good money on eBay. That's kind of a bolo if you can find them cheap. Sheds and stuff like that.
About like when my son left a couple bass in Level for weeks. She says it's illegal to sell buck racks in South Carolina.
No kidding. Ain't that something? Making that legal.
Glad you enjoyed your extra.
That's Miss Joanne. Joe. Either or. She says fine. Love y'all so much. Got to get my hands dirty, be good, and watch for me on IG. Everyone have an awesome day and get those sales. You have a good one, Miss Jennifer.
Be sure to wash your hands after you get them dirty.
I hope your situation that you said the last time has improved with and gotten better maybe. We got y'all in our prayers. Yep. Yep.
It's not like you chopped off something.
And usually if I get them, I
Leg or
usually
something.
keep them. Decorate stuff with them, that kind of deal. But I mean,
Just like our deer antler lamp there.
yeah, but that's a fake one.
Well, I know it's fake, but we keep them.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we can talk about like eBay, Amazon, Poshmark. I'll do my best to answer questions if y'all got them.
A lot of times we get
I don't want like our
squirrels.
channel that to be all it is. I may need to throw Redneck Resale and other junk at the end of it.
Our squirrels, just Redneck Resale and squirrels.
I don't know. I mean, I like to talk about everything.
We get sidetracked real easy.
But right now we just sell on Poshmark, Amazon, and eBay, and maybe later on we'll get on another platform. I don't know. We're pretty busy a lot.
We got a lot of
Work.
death pile.
You hear that?
Sounded like the lock on the door.
Lord. But yeah, so y'all make sure to be watching out for our adventures up on the 127. I'm gonna try to upload more frequently for that. Like I'm gonna have a video come out tomorrow, Monday, and then there'll be one come out Tuesday, and then Thursday there'll be a video come out, and then probably Saturday will be the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'll have videos out on the 127. Because it's easier for me to edit the same day and upload there. So we'll do film Friday, and then I'll upload that video Friday night. We'll film Saturday, I'll upload that video Saturday night, and then film Sunday morning and upload that video Sunday night.
Well, are we going to do a video Sunday, or are we just going to do a live Sunday?
I mean Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. So those videos will be dropping back to back to back because it's easier for me. Because I have noticed when I've slowed down my video uploading, one, because I was getting overwhelmed with working and other stuff, so I had to slow down my uploading thing, and I was testing YouTube's algorithm and all this, that, and the other, and it's gotten harder for me to do videos spaced out and plan like that, whereas if I can just film and upload the same day, that's so much easier for me, because usually I'm either forgetting the intro, I'm forgetting the outro part, which is the first part, or the end part, or I'm forgetting something out the middle. So
Nikki T says, I wonder if the 127 is ready for this crew.
Here's what I'm gonna do. So Nikki T and Rev Resale, you need to
then read Rev's comment. Hope y'all know you're not going to sleep at 8 p.m. on Thursday and Friday.
Listen, Rev Resale and Nikki T need to prepare themselves for what is gonna happen. Okay? When they first meet the Redneck Resale, I'm gonna find Rev Resale at a yard sale. I'm gonna follow him there. I'm gonna get out my car dressed like a big old chicken. I'm gonna run across that yard sale screaming Rev Resale at this guy.
Make him start clucking at you.
And saying I'm your biggest fan, and I'm gonna cause the biggest scene. But halfway there, I'm gonna trip and fall, and you better come help me. Now they ain't no telling what's gonna happen. I told Courtney I was gonna do that. I said I'm gonna find them at a yard sale, and I'm gonna get out that car wearing nothing but that chicken outfit.
He's gonna die on that 127, that chicken outfit.
What are your thoughts on liquidation pallets? If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of good money on liquidation pallets. They are a lot of work, and
sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you don't.
You need to find a reputable supplier of them, somebody that's kind of trustworthy and know what you're buying. If you're buying like Amazon pulled products or things that's got destroyed or something like that, you got to be real careful selling that stuff because a lot of it will be fake. That's the reason it was pulled from Amazon. So
Shad Juice said he can't wait for the 127.
You can find some really good stuff in liquidation. I want to get, hopefully soon after all this is over, maybe buy some storage units. What I want to do.
She said thank you. That really means a lot. Just keep swimming.
That's all we can do. All we can do.
That's it. He's talking to Shad Juice. She said so ready.
I'm gonna be coming out there. I'm gonna be coming at you full chicken. Get
that on film. Shad Juice starts in Kentucky.
That's awesome. Yeah, he said Brandon says a lot of work. He's bought a few pallets here recently in liquidation stuff. If you have a way to unload certain bits of that, the cheaper items, whether it's flea markets, yard sales, wholesale lots, it's good. Be prepared to, if you're buying electronics, assume 85-90% of them don't work when you're adjusting that in your price. Make sure to get a manifest and look at that, to know what you're getting.
Rev said he'll help you out.
I mean, they're a gamble for the most part and a lot of work. When are you going to do more noodling? Well, we're at the end of the season for noodling because they're done spawning. Well, they're at the end of their spawning. When the water temps it gets up to about 70, they lay their eggs and then they start. So around May, and then it usually runs to about the middle of July. So it may be next year before the guy I went with last time. He's supposed to go take me one more time because he's got some holes that we can block, and whether it's aggressive bite or not, we can catch them. I actually had one to bite my fingers last time and hit me in the face, and he got by me because I'm a rookie. So I don't know. We'll be doing something though. Where was we?
It's just kind of bounced. Everybody's talking to everybody. He goes south.
Old school picker. Nikki T.
Which one?
Hold on. Yes, Signal Mountain. Nikki T, I will now need to send all y'all a message on the Instagram. So Rev, Nikki T, Chris, and Eric. I'll be doing that here shortly. Are you getting your garden on? Let it go to seeds. Seeds sell great. Can some states, though, can you mail seeds too?
I don't know if they'll let you right now with all that stuff. I don't know if y'all seen it, where China has mysteriously sent packages of seeds, claiming it's jewelry.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So don't open it.
Or open it and let us know what it is.
They say don't eat them, don't plant them, don't discard them. So what are you going to do with a bunch of seeds?
I usually go from Signal Mountain to Jamestown over the course of a week. Not a long distance, probably 3 hour drive for thousands of sales. I know whenever I'm going out on these, and we've done the big long yard sales, the 127, the 411, the Highway 11, always like, unless you're hungry, bypass the crowded spots and hit the one-off houses. Like, I mean, there'll be a bunch of, you'll see signs, sign chase to an extent, but I mean, I wouldn't go 10 miles after a sign. But that's where generally we found the better deals. And you can tell if it's like a dealer, a reseller, a overstock guy, he's got a bunch of diapers out there. All he's got is like antique signs. I mean, usually those places I just don't even, waste my time.
Resale catfish for the fingerlings is game on now.
Yeah, the vendor, see. That's what Chris said.
We'll get to that comment. On different news this morning, they were tested and said it's only seeds for different veggies.
Seems like they were just trying to, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Fake reviews on other stuff or scamming people out of money. I mean, there's something going on. Or they're just seeing how our country's breaking itself apart from the inside out, and they thought they would just create a little more hysteria and let America rip America apart.
Like we ain't doing that already.
Yeah. I think it'll.
It may not be as crowded, but there should.
I don't think it's going to impact it a bit. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories surrounding this coronavirus.
You can't say that on here.
I can say whatever I want on here. Coronavirus. And it's gone on to the point where people are blowing it off. And there is a virus out there. We all know that. There's a bad virus out there. There is a virus killing folks. Okay? I mean, we know that. We know I seen Craigslist Hunter talking about the lady that is friends with him and Thrifty Treasures. Deb's her name, I think. She's on life support or a ventilator right now due to COVID. There is a virus out there, but how much of it is politically spun? How much of it, you know, it's to the point where what do people believe and things like that. I mean, I'm not saying there is 100% a virus. 100% it is killing folks. It is a bad virus, but it's to the point now. It's been drug on so long, and there's been so many different theories surrounding this thing, so many different rules and regulations. People was pinned up for 2 months, and they're to the point now. Majority of people are, hey, I've been held down. Our economy's crashing for so long. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm going out. I know that's the mentality I see from a lot of folks around this area. And if you watch YouTube and see people out at these thrift stores, not the person filming, but the people out and about, not wearing masks, they're not social distancing, they're doing their own thing. So I don't think it's going to have an effect, but I don't think it's going to be that huge of an effect. I think the after effects will be worse than, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Rev said he's bringing money. He's just going treasure hunting. Chris said I went yesterday and it was less than this time last year. People around here are normally already set up.
See, y'all all are right on point with it. It was to the point where it became about money, hospitals. This is fact, where if making COVID deaths whenever really this guy was on his last leg, he had colon cancer and it was his time. And the numbers that are bringing it into it, I mean, who knows anymore? But one, you and everybody does know it's a real virus. There's real people getting affected by this virus. And I mean, it's out there. 100% it's out there. Is it bad enough to have shut our economy down for 5 months?
There you go.
I think it is, especially until it's somebody you know or love that's on life support or dying. And then at that point, it becomes, we should have shut down a whole year. But the people who don't know anybody or is not affected, it's not. I mean,
you all going to pack an ice chest so not have to eat out at restaurants at all and to save that green paper. Are the kids staying at home? So, yes, we will probably bring our cooler, but it's going to be our big 45, our Arctic cooler, which is kind of like a Yeti cooler. And just stack it with drinks mainly.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's going or not. I mean, picking pesos, that's who it is. Yeah, she's battling the coronavirus right now, and it's pretty bad. I mean, there is a bad virus out there, 100% a bad virus. But, I mean, there's been so much stuff surrounding this virus, people don't know what to believe. They're being forced to wear masks everywhere they go. People want to rebel. I did see a meme the other day on the YouTube and said, well, if this virus did originate in China, let's give you a round of applause, China, because you actually made something that lasts more than 6 weeks. That's horrible.
I went to Private 10 sales yesterday and seen 3 people with masks on, counting customers and seller both. My little brother just moved back home here on Thursday and he passed away on Friday, young health, so they are doing a fast test to see if it was COVID.
Wow. See, 100% there is a virus out there. I mean, it's a bad virus. It gives people the pneumonia, and it's horrible. 100% it's a horrible virus.
As you said, they're just testing like crazy to infiltrate the numbers.
But what I'm saying, I don't want y'all to think what I'm saying. I'm downgrading this virus. That's not what I'm doing at all. There is a bad virus. What I'm saying is this thing has been spun to fit so many people's agendas.
Hang on. Bye, Miss Jessica. Thank you for coming.
See ya. It's been spun to fit so many people's agendas and to fit what they want it to fit for that people don't know anymore. I mean, there's a bad virus. There's a chance everybody in this chat and we're going to get this virus, okay? But it's just being spun out of control too much to where people don't know anymore. They don't know what the true numbers are. They don't know how deadly really is this virus. They don't know. If you got to have underlying health issues for it to happen.
Just got back from the States, though.
But that's what I was trying to alleviate at, is it's to the point where all this has come together to where people don't care anymore. You know.
No, Miss Debbie, we're not renting a U-Haul.
I still will not go into a store. I will go to garage sales all day long. I mean, I think if I'm outside in the ventilation, I'm okay. You know, that's the way I look at it. Could be wrong.
Jason, to answer your question, yes, she is old enough for school. Their school, since they do online school, they're the K-12 virtual school, they got it pushed back to August 20th.
Right.
So they don't start yet.
Right. But yes, key lime kisses. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I mean, y'all, your whole family will be in our prayers about that. See, Rev's lost family members by the virus. But, yep. My dad got it. It was a few days, but it's fine now.
It's good to hear. Glad he recovered.
Old school picker hit the nail on the head. But like I say, we all got our own opinions about everything. And I don't want to force my opinions on you, which I'm kind of doing, and that's not what I want to do. I'm
Sorry, y'all.
Stating, you know, what I think and what I'm seeing. And I mean, that's all we try to do. We can have grown-up discussions all day long about it.
We don't start school until August 24th. She goes back on the 19th.
Awesome. But yeah, I mean, there's a bad virus. Bottom line, 100% is killing folks. But I mean, something's got to happen. Either the economy's got to open back up. We got to get the herd immunity. There's got to be a vaccine to come out. I mean, nature's gonna take its course, and that's the way it is. I mean.
So, do y'all have any final questions before we wrap this up? We're a little over an hour.
I can go all day long.
He's on one of his squirrels. Thanks, guys. Just be safe.
100%. Take precautions. If y'all are out and about, if you're going on this sale, just take your precautions. You know, wear a mask when you need to wear a mask. Wash your hands.
We
hand
have gloves,
sanitizer.
if you
I mean, if there's a big crowd at a sale, just avoid it. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Just get me on the YouTube, man. But yeah, it has been fun hanging out with you guys and gals. I know I ran it a lot at the first of this, talking about the term redneck, and y'all will probably hear a lot more about it because it's pathetic. But we are gonna do some things coming up this week, so y'all look forward to that. We're gonna do the Pay It Forward thing coming up. I want to implement that, and I would love for every one of you guys and girls to do that and implement, even if it's just one thing. I mean,
bye, Miss Florinda. Thank you for coming.
See ya. We can all make a change. I mean, we can't change the world, but if enough of us get on this together, I mean, one guy ain't moving a mountain, but I mean, we can get over the mountain, and that's what we need to do. So, do you have a Restore in your area? No, we do.
You skipped Resale Trader's question.
How much do you pay for your office? This office is 1,350 square foot or 1,400, or is it bigger?
Yeah, I think it's right around 14.
Yeah, and we pay $400 a month rent here, which
that's not including utilities except for
our water's included.
Yeah,
and so we just pay our power bill
and our internet.
Yeah, and our internet.
Because the neighbor pays for her dumpster.
Yeah, we use our dumpster, but so it's super cheap here, and plus we got the benefit of behind that wall back there we had our actual personal storage we can use. So. But yeah, you all take care of yourselves. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
We love each and every one of y'all.
If y'all are in here and y'all haven't already, go check out Chris OSP's channel. Leave him a comment without the word redneck in it.
Yeah, because they offset your word a little bit.
Because I mean, these butthurt YouTube people are gonna take your comment down and he's never gonna see it. So don't put redneck in your comment and show Chris some love. He's a great guy. He's been pumping out the videos here lately. He's been on YouTube for a while.
Let him know how you like his new GoPro footage.
Yeah, I mean, great guy. And yeah, we'll see all you guys and gals. We will have our live next Sunday, more than likely, because we'll be back. So
he said, don't forget to watch Bob and Doug splash down today. SpaceX.
Yeah, that's gotta watch that. Gotta watch that. And also, y'all need to, if y'all are into reselling
popping in last minute.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go fast. if y'all are into reselling media, make sure to check out these guys if you like to watch for out-of-print DVDs, Fluffy Gamer, Cool Duder, Wet Movie One. They're all awesome channels, and you can learn a lot from them. But they're not really resellers. Well, they may be. But they know their movies.
Yeah, he just got here.
Steve-O, good to have you here.
We are about to cut it off, though, so glad you could catch the ending.
Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. Mr. Eric Compton, Steve-O coming in, every one of you. And we'll see all you guys and gals tomorrow on the videos. We'll see y'all then.